Hey, good morning. Happy Friday. Hey, y'all, what's up? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. How y'all doing? We back up in this piece, y'all. It's Friday. Y'all made it. We made it, honey, to another Friday. Thank the Lord. Somebody got paid today. Yes, okay. Let's go back up to the top so we can speak to everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see who we got in here. Let's see. We got Leslie Salmon. She's first. Good morning. Good morning. Mary Giles, my Rose Armstead. Good morning. Miss Pruitt. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Marion's Favorites is in the house. Gail West is here. Erica Butler is here. Canadian Queen is in the building. Darlene Mungum is here. Thanks for being here. Classy type lady. Sheila Washington is here. Bridget J. Cassandra D is here. Denise Slay is here. True TV Podcast, my other mod is here. Thanks for being here. Rose Armstead, I think I said, but good morning again. Deborah Banks is in the building. Thanks for being here. Big Steak is here. Thanks for being here. Kim Swinson. Bad Body Biatch. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Erica Rogers, No Filter Fine. Come on, let them know. Okay. What happened is in the building. Tam C is in the building. What's up? Lana Thomas is here. Sheree Williams is here. Really Real's Canadian best friend. Hey, thanks for being here. Judy Brown is here. Deborah Johnston is here. Charlene is here. Thanks for being here. Coletta Passmore, Clarity Speaks is in the building. Let me put your name, child. I've been forgot. When I get ready to do my thank yous later, let me put Clarity Speaks is in the building, child. All right, let's see. I'll be trying to keep everybody. All right, so Living with Purpose, Sweet Essence is in the building. Felicia is here. Thanks for being here, guys. Vera Dockery is here. Queen Sunshine, yes. Deborah Adams is here. Cheryl Kinsey Smith. Love Me is in the building. Charlotte Van Zandt is here. Precisely is here. Miss Spoken For is here. Alicia Murray is here. Henry Lee is here. Micah Bird is here. Verdi Tulu Taylor is in the building. Jonette Faison is here. Yes, y'all are in the building. Thank y'all for being here. It is Friday, honey. It is Friday. We do have a great show for you guys, some great topics that I pulled. So I hope you guys are doing great this morning. Let's go and get into our show, honey, because we got one. All right. Please don't forget to hit that like button, or y'all know, hey, I'm starting to think y'all enjoying the jam sessions. I think y'all intentionally not hitting the like button so we can have a jam session. That's what I be thinking. I see you, Tommy McKinley. Thanks for being here. Elizabeth Bombay. Thanks for being here. All right. Yes. I see y'all in the building. I see Angela, musically clad. Yeah. Cad. I'm sorry. Woman Within. I see you guys coming in. All right. So everyone, please hit the like button. All right. Because y'all know I'm not above doing a jam session. I know y'all want to have one. Anyway, it's Friday. I feel y'all. I feel that twerking spirit creeping up. As they say in church. I feel that twerking spirit trying to creep up. Somebody want to twerk today. So I feel like somebody intentionally did not hit that like button because they want to twerk. But it's okay. Okay. You might get that opportunity. We're going to see what them lights hitting on here in a few minutes. Let's get into our show. All right. Everything said in the video is alleged, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. All right. Let's get into it. All right. Ooh, child. Well, I'm tired already. And I ain't even started the show. Jesus. All right. We ain't ready for you. Quiet, Trump. All right. Let's go ahead and share so y'all can see with me. Let's see. Oh, Lord. I can already tell it's going to be a long day. Oh, Lord. And I need my B12 to go ahead and kick in because I already took it, child. Okay. Those of you don't take B12. All right. On a day like today, I know I need it because I'm a child. It's going to be a day. All right, so China, honey, China calls fake news on Donald Trump after he claimed that the U.S. and China have talked every day, not every day, about the tariffs. It says that any claims about the progress of trade negotiations are groundless, and as they're trying to catch the wind, child. The Chinese people say he is a motherfucking lie over there. Okay, we ain't had no conversations. Trump is a motherfucking lie. Okay. All right, so let's get into it. Let's go ahead and play it.
Noticeable shift in tone from the White House on the trade war with China. The president softening his rhetoric, but still pushing for a deal.
How soon do you want to bring the tariffs on Chinese goods?
Well, that depends on them.
Trump says the U.S. and China are in contact, quote, every day, but isn't offering any details on those talks.
We are going to have a fair deal with China. It's going to be fair.
Are you talking to them actively now?
Actively. Everything's active.
But this morning, China saying the two sides haven't consulted or negotiated at all. China has been defiant since Trump imposed his staggering 145% tariff on all Chinese goods imported into the U.S. A spokesman for the Chinese government signaling they're willing to talk, but that Trump has to change tactics if he wants a deal, saying our doors are open if the U.S. wants to talk. If a negotiated solution is truly what the U.S. wants, it should stop threatening and blackmailing China, adding to keep asking for a deal while exerting extreme pressure is not the right way to deal with China and simply will not work. For weeks, the president adamant his strategy is working.
I know what the hell I'm doing.
But the softer messaging from the White House comes as Trump's tariffs have rattled the economy, sparking fears of inflation and a possible recession. On Monday, representatives from Walmart, Target, and Home Depot meeting with the president, warning him his tariffs could soon cause empty store shelves in the U.S. This morning, a noticeable shift in tone from the White House on the trade war with China.
It's a hot damn mess. And you already know what I'm doing. No, the fuck you don't, obviously. And then you lying saying you speaking to them every day. And China's like, when you spoke to this nigga, like when? I don't see your name on my caller ID. That's what Trump, that's what the people over there in China are saying. They ain't spoke to your ass. I don't know who you spoke to. Maybe you spoke to them people down there at the Chinese restaurant, but you damn sure didn't speak to the real China people that you need to speak to over there. Okay, that's calling shots. All right, you spoke to Lin Wan and them over there at Chinese shrimp fried rice and whatnots. Okay, your ass was crunching on that egg roll. You spoke to them. You spoke to the wrong people, nigga. We need you to speak to the ones where you got them damn tariffs up so high up over there, and they ready to come up over here and have a war with our ass over you. Now, as we previously reported, they're saying that Trump was very adamant about imposing a whopping 145% tariffs on all imported Chinese goods. Now, this new policy sent shockwaves through the country, of course, and the stock market as well, with people wondering how China would react to this new rule. Now, China, though, hasn't backed down and has imposed 125% tariffs back on the U.S. in retaliation. They says that it seems like Trump is switching his stance and is claiming that he has been in contact with China to reach a deal. When? Now, this announcement comes after multiple businesses, small and large, have urged Trump to reconsider this trade war during a fear of a recession. And if that shit happened, oh my God, okay? But you got to think about it. This is kind of supposed to happen. If you think about it biblically, okay? Biblically, things like this are supposed to happen. We are headed very, very, very slowly towards the mark of the beast. I showed you guys the other day where people are waving their hands over scanners in order to pay for things. That's headed towards the mark of the beast. Trump is trying to get a war started. Okay, and if we get a recession, that's not going to be good. Imagine going into the grocery store and there's nothing on the shelves. Okay, and that's what they want to do. So things are going to get really tight to the point to where you're going to probably have to take this chip in order to pay for things, and things are going to get really tight. It's going to be minimal things that you can get out of the store, and things that you can get, you got to do it by way of scanning. And if you choose not to get the scan, then you're just going to be asked out. These you got to look at the sign of the times. Okay, if you know your Bible and look at what's going on in the world today, everything is starting to line up. Okay, everything is starting to line up with what the Bible said. And I know we don't always like to take things biblical. I know some people don't believe in God, but I mean, if you look at it, it's definitely happening. It's happening. He needs to go ahead and lower these damn tariffs so it does not create other issues. And I think Trump is just so power driven, and it's so sad that he does not see the further issues that he's causing by raising tariffs so damn high. I mean, these people in China, we need them. If you look on the back, if you flip things over, look at tags, most of the things that we acquire here in the U.S. is from China. I mean, it just is. It just is. Look at tags. Look at things that you get. Things come. Most of the things that the U.S. get and receive is from China. So if we are getting to the point where China does not want to work with us and send us things from over there, we're gonna be fucked a little bit. I'm just saying, and it's sad. It's sad that we got a stupid ass president in office that is so. He's an ignorant asshole. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And that's all the way my opinion. That's just how I feel. I stand on it, sit on it. I don't give a damn cartwheel on that bitch, all of it. I'm sick of his ass. Really, he needs to be impeached because he don't know what the fuck he's doing. All right. Seriously. Let's move on. All right. So let's get my next topic up, child. If I stay on him too long, I ain't even ready to start hollering yet. He already got me ready to start hollering. I ain't even ready. All right, so coming up on my screen, the U.S. Health Secretary, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. claims treatment against multiple neurological disorders, including Tourette's syndrome, autism, ADHD, and narcolepsy, are bankrupting the country. He says, I never heard of these injuries when I was a kid, because your ass probably got ADHD, and nothing against somebody that do or have a child that do. You seem kind of slow to say you never heard of this shit. Maybe you shouldn't be in office. Maybe you should like this if you've never heard of it, because you sound very insensitive to people that's dealing with it. You have children that are in school that's suffering and cannot do their schoolwork and focus because of ADHD, autism. Okay. Look up all of these things. They are neurological disorders. And if you've never heard of these things, then how can you have the passion in order to make laws to help in areas as such, to create funding to help those that are dealing with this? Okay, that's a huge situation that people are dealing with if you have children, or if you are a person who's dealing with said neurological issues like this. Okay, this is what I'm saying. You have to have a passion for people and things that they're dealing with when it's situations like this. That's why I said Trump, a person who is just heartless. You cannot have the heart for people and be in office. You can't be over situations like this if you don't have an understanding and heart for people and an urgency. Okay, Trump don't have an urgency when it comes to helping people. He's more so thinking about himself and the power that he feels he possesses by being in a certain position, and he's using that to the best of his ability in order to I guess make people see his power. So that's very irresponsible for Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to have his ass up in there to say he's never heard of these injuries when he was a kid. Well, nigga, you a grown up now. So have you heard of them now? Okay, why would you hear it as a kid? What kid do you know care about something about some ADHD, autism, Tourette's syndrome, and narcolepsy as a child? You don't care about that shit as a child, but as you become older and educate yourself more on these situations, okay? Of course. People are so ignorant. It's the ignorance for me. Okay, let's go ahead and play this.
And these are a broad category, the ones that Marty mentioned, like ADHD.
Have you heard of cough drops, bitch? Now, I'm sorry, y'all. I got to go. Today is Friday. I'm going to act all the way a fool. Trigger warning. Do I need to put my trigger warning banner up? You ain't never heard of ADHD, autism, Tourette's syndrome, narcolepsy, but bitch, you damn sure ain't heard about no damn cough drops or no cough syrup. Why the hell you getting up here sounding like you got the flu? That's another thing we need to talk about.
Neurological disorders, ADD, ADHD, speech delay, language delay, tics.
Tourette's. Sound like his ass hurting standing up there. What's wrong with you back there? ADHD, autism. What's going on here?
Syndrome, narcolepsy, ASD, and autism. All of these are injuries that I never heard of when I was a kid. They were not part of the nomenclature.
Why you sound like you getting pegged up there at the mic? Robert F. Kennedy, why you sound like you getting pegged up there on a good old Friday? And your voice a little shaky.
They weren't part of the dialogue. There was zero spent in this country treating chronic disease when my uncle was president. Today it's about $1.8 trillion annually. It's bankrupting our nation. 74% of American kids cannot qualify for military service. How are we going to maintain our global leadership with such a sick population? We have all these autoimmune diseases, these exotic diseases. And again, I never heard of juvenile diabetes, rheumatoid arthritis,
cough drops,
lupus, Crohn's disease, and 100 others.
Like, so you never heard of any of these diseases? Like, where have you been? I mean, were you gone for the whole 2 years or so with the space people that were gone? How long were they gone? 9 months, shit. Were you gone with them when all this shit touched down? Like, sir, these things are a real thing. These things have been happening. Okay. How you gonna get up and talk about something that you haven't educated yourself on? All the other diseases that you just named, sir, are just as important as the ones that you don't educate yourself on, as in terms of autism, Tourette's syndrome, ADHD, narcolepsy. All of these things are, and even if it does bankrupt, these kids or people that's dealing with these situations still need funding in order to assist. So you can't just pick out this and say, yeah, this is not as important. Okay, you can't do that. Y'all got funding to do shit to send the president to go play golf. That's what you do have. You got funding to go and get on an airplane, a private plane, to take the president to go golf in another state. Then damn it, you got money to put towards autism, ADHD, Tourette syndrome, and narcolepsy. You really do. Y'all put the money where you want to put it, okay? And this is the problem I have with Trump being in office. He's more so focused on shit that's not important versus the things that are. I don't give a fuck about a golfing tournament, but I do care about children that are dealing with autism, ADHD, Tourette syndrome, and narcolepsy. I care about that. But when you have people in office, once again, let's continue.
That were just unknown when I was a kid. And these are a broad category, the ones that Marty mentioned, like ADHD, the neurological disorders, ADD, ADHD, speech delay, language delay, tics, Tourette syndrome, narcolepsy, ASD, and autism. All of these are injuries that I never heard of when I was a kid. They were not part of the nomenclature. They weren't part of the dialogue. There was zero spent in this country treating chronic disease when my uncle was president. Today, it's about 1.8 trillion.
Yeah. All right. So the Senate, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., honey, who is the acting health secretary, says that he has never heard of a lot of the sicknesses and disorders millions of people deal with today when he was younger. Said he claims that the U.S. is sick and we can't advance as a country with so many illnesses. So do you feel like these people wanted to be sick? Do you feel like these people had anything to say about being born with ADHD or autism, Tourette syndrome, narcolepsy? No, absolutely not. Okay. Some people just born that way. I'm sorry you never heard of it. I'm sorry it's never touched down in your family or it's been a very near and dear situation for you, but it's a real thing. And funding does need to be available for said situations. Okay. This is so irritating. I'm moving on. I really want to keep going, but I can't. Today, I'm just really not feeling politics today. Y'all excuse me, okay? Because it's irritating me. It's just so stupid. It's just so stupid. I really want to expound a little more on it, but I'm going to move on because I feel something pushing me in my back, and it's telling me to keep going, okay? And that's what we're going to do. All right, moving on. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk on those topics. So shout out also again to the Neighborhood Talk. So illegal Venezuelan, let's get him up, child. While we in politics, oh my God. Lord, hold my mule, Lord, hold my mule. All right, so a legal Venezuelan immigrant was reportedly deported to an El Salvador prison after he mistakenly crossed into Canada on a Detroit bridge while delivering McDonald's. It sounded like he might have been doing Uber Eats or something of that sort and messed around and crossed over, child. His ass couldn't get back. Why is everybody going to the El Salvador prison? Why is that? Anytime they mistakenly deport somebody, why is it this El Salvador prison? Y'all know the other guy that they picked up that they've been saying his ass was supposed to been brought back a long time ago, and they gave him a deadline and everything. They ain't brought his ass back yet. They done took his ass over there and shaved his head down, child. And now this man here is out here, obviously was supposed to be here, a citizen. Okay. A legal Venezuelan immigrant was reportedly deported to El Salvador prison, y'all. This is crazy. Let's read up on it. Now, this deportation drama is getting out of hand. Just a few weeks ago, the country was in a frenzy after an immigrant was illegally deported to an El Salvador prison, like we just talked about, where he has since remained since his deportation. Now, another immigrant has faced the same fate. This time, the man was deported simply because he went the wrong direction. Child. Might not want to be doing no Uber Eats if your paperwork ain't right. I'm just saying. Better go tell them pick their shit up by themselves. Now, according to the Detroit Free Press, back in January, 32-year-old Ricardo Vasquez was delivering McDonald's in the Detroit area when he got lost and drove onto the Ambassador Bridge, which connects Detroit, Michigan to Windsor, Ontario. So Ricardo, who is a legal immigrant from Venezuela, ended up in Canada. And when he tried to return, the New York Times claims that he was arrested, imprisoned, and eventually deported to El Salvador. Damn. That's some scary-ish. You just out doing your job, honey. They snatch your ass up and you go to Venezuela. You have your ass over there in El Salvador in that prison with your head shaved down, looking crazy. Damn. So as previously reported, the Trump administration has been sending all illegal immigrants, no matter if they've been convicted or of a crime or not, okay, to El Salvador, where they have been placed in the center of the confinement of terrorism. Despite Ricardo entering the U.S. legally in November of 2024 and scheduling an appointment to get legal citizenship, he was still sent off to El Salvador as if he was a criminal. This is the second person now. That's some scary-ish, y'all. All right, so initially, Ricardo's whereabouts were unknown. The Times says that they reached out to the Department of Homeland Security to find out his location, but they originally didn't hear anything back, of course. Said that it wasn't until 10 hours later that DHS spokesperson Tricia McLaughlin issued a statement on Twitter claiming that Ricardo was deported to El Salvador on March the 15th. McLaurin even claims that Ricardo was TDA, okay, Tren de Agua, gang member. Why is it that they said everybody over there illegally and automatically they attached him to some type of gang? They did the same thing to the other guy that they sent over there, and they were saying he wasn't supposed to be deported, but they sent him over there and they're saying that he had all these illegal gang ties, and it was all a lie. According to what his wife was trying to say, she said he never had any gang ties at all. So now all of a sudden, this person out delivering McDonald's, Uber Eats, whatever he was doing, all of a sudden now he's illegally snatched up and sent over their child to that prison, and now all of a sudden he's a part of a gang. And a public safety threat, okay, says asserting that an immigration judge had ordered his removal on February 27th. As of right now, there has been no evidence that Ricardo was affiliated with any type of gang. What did I just tell y'all? No one has heard from Ricardo since he was deported either. Y'all hear this? This is terrible. The immigration system has definitely gotten worse since Trump has been in office. What do you guys think about it? Put it in there, please. Now, damn, y'all got a child. Everybody need to watch where they're going. Watch where you step and watch your areas that you're going in out here, child, because since Trump is in office, they snatching people up. Yeah, I don't even put it above them trying to send our ass over to Africa somewhere, child. That's scary. That's scary. You born here or not, they don't give a damn. You supposed to be here or not, they don't care. Snatch your ass up real quick and send your ass to El Salvador or send your ass to Africa or somewhere. You ain't never damn been to Africa. This is so crazy. He need to be out of office like very, very quickly. All right, somebody say I'm gonna stay. What up, schoolboy? Thanks for being in the house. Schoolboy in the house. Y'all show schoolboy some love. Damn, y'all. I'm mad about that shit. I'm mad. Okay. That's why I said my ass ain't going outside the country. As long as Trump is in office, fuck that. I ain't going out the country. Yeah, I said it the other day. There's so many places that I can go within the US, baby, and I'm still gonna be watching where I stepped in. All right, let me see what some of you guys are saying. They said, because that's all Trump administration and his behind does is lie. By the way, good morning. What up, Kat? What up? All right. Said, Caramel, we need a jam session. Yeah, I knew y'all were gonna make me do a jam session this morning. I already knew. I told y'all. I felt that twerking spirit. Okay. I felt that twerking spirit upon y'all. All right, let's go on and get a jam session, huh? Let's get them likes up. Let's get the likes up. Let's get them up. All right. Come on, get them up. Get them up. Jam session, jam session. Hey, jam session, jam session. Let's get those likes up, guys. Mars, give me updates and let me know where we at. We got 31 watching. Let's get them up. Let's get them up. All right. Come on. Come on. Get them up. Get them up. Hey. Crip. I crip walk. Y'all, why you put your light, but come on. Like button. Let go. Wait 1 sec. What we need? Got 1 second. Lights them up. Come on. Get them up. Get them up. Get them up. Get them up. Get them. Call them face. Said real got it. Oh, I can crip walk. I can crip walk my ass off. Don't make me stand up and do it now. Okay. I got on my little booty shorts in here too. What? Hey. What we looking like? 188. We can get some more. Y'all being real stupid. Like 92. Come on. Hey. Come on. $193. We can get some more. Let's get it. Getting at 193, we might as well get to 200. Come on. Y'all can do it. Why y'all sitting on the like button? It's free. Hey, 197. We're almost at 200. Let's go. Bring the beat back. Where we at? Let me know where we at. Hey, 201. How do y'all do it? Hey, and let me give you that fan. Y'all know I gotta do my fan thing. I love that fan. All right, let's get it. All right, child, y'all. Ooh, I gotta pull the likes out of y'all. It's something. My God, it's so free. Now I want everybody to go check their account, and y'all can see ain't nothing come out your account for hitting that like button because it's so free. I promise it's free. All right, go see. Ain't no caramel fee come out. Ain't no like fee come out of your account because you hit the like button. All right, I just want y'all to know it is free. It really is free. Okay, I promise. There's no like fees extracted from your account because it is free. All right, let's move on. Yeah, jam session. Hey, okay. Hey, all right. Let's get into it, child. Let's get into it. Alijah Arenas. All right, which is the son of what's that child name? Gilbert Arenas and what's the child name? Not Gloria, but what's the child name? Y'all help me out. Oh my God. Gloria and Laura Govan. Okay, Laura Govan. Okay, Laura Govan and Gilbert Arenas' son, Alijah Arenas, was in a very, very bad accident. So we're gonna look at a few clips that I pulled. So we want to address that, honey, so we can send some prayers up. He is in a coma right now after his accident in his Tesla truck. Okay, you can't pay me to buy nothing Tesla. Nothing Tesla, honey. Nothing Tesla. So yes, Laura Govan's son, Alijah Arenas. His father is Gilbert Arenas. Y'all know basketball player Gilbert Arenas. He was in a bad accident. So let's get into it. Shout out to TMZ TV. We're going to look at this clip here. This is when the accident first occurred, and looks like he hit a water hydrant as well. He was trapped in the car. The car did start catching a fire. They had to go over and try to get him out. He was obviously looked like he was knocked out. Okay, let's get into it.
Be around, to be honest, is somebody in there? Oh, God. This is, bro, real. It's okay. Wake up quick. Get him up. Get up, bro. Come on.
He's like, get
up.
The tree. His car caught on fire. It's kind of a good thing in the car. It's kind of a good thing that the water hydrant is doing what it's doing because they kind of need some water around because you see his car is catching on fire. He appears to be kind of like dazed or whatever from the impact of the accident, maybe from the airbag hitting him in the face. But he is laying out on the ground. They're just like trying to talk to him. But he is currently right now, according to his mom, Laura Govan, who posted on social media that he is in a coma and she's been asking for prayers.
There was only one person in the car, but please double check. Please check first. He was in the car. But just please, hey, no, wait, check in the car first, bro, please. Just in case. Y'all do y'all thing, bro. He wasn't even up, huh?
Obviously, he was speeding. Yeah, because this is a residential neighborhood, looks like. Obviously, he was speeding, probably showing off in that damn Tesla truck and lost control. And he damn sure hit that tree very hard because he pulled the bark clean up off that bitch. I was like, damn. All right, so that's how it started. All right, so let's stop sharing and child. Prayers up for this young man, because baby. All right, so let's read into what the mom had to say so you guys know who we're talking about. This is so sad. I'm a mom, so I know how I would feel if that were my son. Y'all know how teenagers get, child. They get out here and get it showing off. He in a Tesla truck, like, look at me. He done hit the gas pedal and done lost control. So Alijah Arenas, reportedly placed in a medically induced coma due to smoke inhalation, reportedly did not suffer any bodily injuries. That's great. So as you guys can see, that is his mother there. That's Laura Govan, and that's his father, Gilbert Arenas. All right. He kind of looked like both of them. More so Laura. He got her nose before she had that surgery. Was that messy? Rail. Damn. All right. So as you guys can see, that's that. So they're saying prayers up. Laura Govan and Gilbert Arenas' son, who is 18 years old, son Alijah, involved in a serious car accident, reportedly placed in a medically induced coma. All right. So that's the young man right here, looking like his mama and a little bit of Gilbert. Okay. It's a perfect blend of the two of them. All right. Let's get to the next picture so you guys can actually see pictures of the aftermath. All right. I'm trying to get all that so y'all can see it. Pardon all this clicking I'm doing, trying to get y'all the news y'all can use. I have to pop myself sometimes because I be doing too much and I don't even be trying to. But let's get into it, honey. So alleged photos from Alijah Arenas' car accident in his cyber truck. He tore that truck up. That truck is definitely totaled. All right. Damn, sir. All right. So let's get into the pictures. All right. Y'all ready? Let's go. That's the tree. Okay. Y'all see how hard he hit that tree? Baby, he went up the tree. You see that? Boom. He went up the tree when he hit it. That's why I'm saying he was flying. You could tell he was flying. Definitely speed was a part of this accident, or the cause of, probably, allegedly. Okay. You can just tell by the impact. All right. That is the front of the vehicle. He hit it hard too. You see that? See how it's caved in? The front of that Tesla truck caved the hell in. Thank God he's alive. Okay. Because you look at the truck and look at him. He had no bodily injuries, baby. God was on your side. Them angels was up in there with you, baby. Okay. They was up in there. So he's in the hospital in a medically induced coma because of the smoke inhalation that he received by being in the car for so long until they got him out. Okay. But as far as injuries, they said he did not sustain any. So praise God for that. Okay. Still prayers up. That's another part of the accident. Okay. All right, that's a video that was taken by someone, as you guys can see, when they pulled the car back from the tree. That's the aftermath of the accident. That's the wrecker getting ready to tow the car. So y'all see that? This is crazy. Ooh, child. Talk to your kids. Talk to your kids. If you have children, young kids that are driving, obviously he was 18, okay? His insurance is about to be through the roof. If he's on his mama's insurance, child, they probably gonna drop. They probably gonna drop him from his mama insurance behind this shit here, because this is obviously he was speeding, definitely speeding. All right, so if you have young kids who are driving, please talk to them about speed and paying attention while they're behind the wheel, not showing off, and paying attention to all the regulations of the roads, okay, and the rules and regulations of driving, because baby, we're losing a lot of people with car accidents, especially young people who get out here trying to do burnouts and racing. It could have been racing. It could have been that. You never know. These young people do that. Get out there and be racing and showing off, trying to pop wheelies and stuff, and all kinds of craziness. Obviously, like you see, this is a residential neighborhood, and you probably shouldn't have been going the speed that you were going on that particular road by it being a residential neighborhood. You know, in residential neighborhoods, you shouldn't even be going as fast as what, 25, 35, 45, or something like that in that area. He looked like he was well over 60 miles per hour, well over. For the impact, as you guys can see on that tree. Okay, you definitely want going 15 miles per hour to hit that tree and it looked like that. I'm just gonna say. All right, I'm not a police officer or anything like that, but I'm just saying it's common sense. right? But thank God he is alive. He is still here, and he does need your prayers. All right. So TMZ reported it's unclear what caused the wreck, but the luxury vehicle was completely mangled on the side of the road of a Los Angeles neighborhood based on images that we have viewed. And I showed you guys. So that's what's going on. Prayers up for Alijah Arenas. All right. Prayers up. Prayers up. All right. Let's get on to the next topic. Ciao. I better watch it out there, child. Now, summertime coming. What he gonna be with his mom and daddy got money. Gilbert got money, so they'll probably get him another car. But I was about to say, baby, you ain't gonna be riding dirty this summer because that car is total. But I know you got rich parents, and they're gonna go right back and buy him another car. So he'll be all right, and hopefully he'll come on up out that damn coma and be at perfect health. All right. Let's get into it. A woman claims that she was kicked out of a funeral for kissing her deceased baby daddy's private part as he laid in the casket. Girl. Said, what makes you think that I'm not going to kiss that D so he can remember? Now, this is some ignorant bullshit, okay? It's the disrespect for me. If you go to somebody's funeral, that's the last thing you need to be doing, okay? Kiss him on the forehead and go sit your ass down at the funeral. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. Your baby daddy? Really? Let's get into this ignorant bullshit.
They kicked me out the funeral because I kissed my baby daddy. What makes you think I'm not going to kiss my baby daddy before he died? What makes you think I'm not going to kiss my baby daddy? I mean, not before he died, but what makes you think I'm not going to kiss my baby daddy before he go lay down in the grave? Or whatever going to happen to him? What makes you think I ain't going to kiss that so he can remember? Babe, everybody better be happy I ain't pull his fans down and start choking. I was ready to lick. We finna get a busted right here in the church. Man, my baby daddy looked beautiful. Good as hell. Man, yes. I kissed his before.
Looked it? Gotcha.
Look, I kissed his lips. Y'all, look, I played it up because I already knew what the fuck I was going to do. So I asked his mama, like, can I kiss him just one time? After I kissed him that one time, I went down for that. Bad baby. Wait, kiss that. Because I'm going to miss it. I kissed it because I'm going to miss it. Fuck. Yes, I'm going to miss it. So, yup, I'm going to kiss it, baby. They better be glad they ain't pull your and make you in front of their motherfucking ass. Fuck you talking about? Let's stay facts. Yo, they kicked me out the funeral because I kissed my baby.
They kicked me out of the funeral. Ghetto ass. Ghetto ass. I hope you going to a beautician to get your hair done too. A hot, stinking mess. Why people got to be this damn ignorant? Ignorant, ghetto, low vibrational, crazy as hell. Like all of the above. And they don't even care what order you put them in. This is some bullshit. Why? Go sit your ass down, girl. I'm not sure what the baby daddy died from, but the fact that you even went as far as making a video to brag about this mess that you did at this damn funeral just shows your mentality. It's giving ill. If you didn't kiss him enough while he was alive, obviously it don't matter now. All right? That's the last place you need to be doing that in a place, a church as well. You have no reverence for God or anyone in there. If you're going to walk up there and ask the family, can you kiss him? Because you're going to miss him, but then you go down below the belt and be doing some disrespectful mess like that at a funeral where I'm pretty sure children were at as well, elderly people as well. So not only did you disrespect yourself and disrespect the church that the body was laying in for the funeral, you disrespected elderly people who were there grieving as well. I would have escorted your ass up out of there too and told your ass, do not come back and you're not welcome at my house after this. Like, I don't want to see your face today. Never. None of that. Nasty ass. Nasty ass. You want everybody to know you out here walking around with booty breath. Girl, sit down. Fuck. Oh, people are so ignorant sometimes. I ain't got no more for you, child. Let's go. Moving on. See how we moved on past that? Hit it and quit it, child. Moving on. All right, so UPS worker, child. UPS worker is out here riding around like Maurice off Love and Marriage Huntsville, baby. Drunk as a skunk, child. If you wonder why you got your mail late, this is probably why. If you wonder why where your UPS packages are, child, and why you ain't got them when you got that alert, that good old alert on your phone that told you that your shit about to be delivered right now, and you still ain't got it yet, this is probably why. Let's get into it. Caught on camera, a Florida UPS worker, USPS worker, okay, arrested for drinking alcohol during her shift drove the wrong way through traffic. Okay, I don't know what she's going through in her life, but this right here is giving too much, baby. All right.
This morning, a postal worker is facing charges for allegedly being drunk on the job. So this happened in Melbourne. Investigators say 33-year-old Caitlin Dye was reportedly driving while impaired. While making those mail deliveries, an eyewitness says she caught the whole thing on dash camera. Take a look at this video. She says the mail truck was driving on the wrong side of the road and even veered off the road at certain points.
She proceeded to drive in zigzags all the way down the road until she got to the stop sign, where she proceeded to kick a Solo cup out of the side of the mail truck. My son was in the car and she almost hit us.
Melbourne police say this happened on Saturday, April 12th. An arrest report also says she told the officer she was invited to a party on her mailing route and drank 2 vodkas, she told them. Dye has since been bonded out of jail on a misdemeanor DUI charge.
How you go to a party, first of all, while you working? You're supposed to be delivering mail, and you go and park the truck at a party and go in there and get a couple of vodkas and get your ass behind the wheel out here fishtailing in them damn streets. Like, what the hell? Correction, not UPS, but postal service. Y'all know what I'm saying, child. Your damn mail. You wonder why your damn mail got that damn Don Julio splashed on top of that bitch? That's why. You go get your mail out the mailbox and it smell like Don Julio. It's because her ass done splashed it all up over your damn mail. Okay? Your light bill wet as hell. You go to pay your light bill and open that bitch up and it's got Don Julio splashed up on it. Because her ass out here on this shit here. Driving the wrong way. Bitch, this is America, not London. Don't they ride on the wrong side of the street over there? The hell you thought you was at? Oh my God, girl. The audacity of you. What's wrong with people, y'all? What's wrong with baby drunk ass?
This morning, a postal worker is
drunk ass, just drunk as hell. All right. So it said a Florida UPS worker was arrested for drinking alcohol, girl, during her shift. Said that causing chaos in Melbourne after allegedly driving her postal truck the wrong way in traffic. Now, the April 12th incident has sparked a major concern about mail carrier safety and federal employee conduct. Okay, you done lost a good old job out here. Okay, you done lost a good old job up there at the damn post office. But they did say, child, post office people are a little crazy. But I don't know if she was having a bad day. And she said, child, let me go on and swerve on up in here and get me a few drinks and get my ass on back out here and deliver this mail. Unlucky for you, that Don Julio hit your system real quick, and you done lost your damn job out here. And do I feel bad? Hell no. Okay, because drinking is a decision. All right, you wait till you get off from work to get into that Don Julio, not while you at work, girl. Okay, you could have unalived somebody, including yourself. Damn. That go for anybody else drinking on the job. And I know, child, sometimes the people on the job piss you off and get on your last nerve, and y'all have that alcohol out there in the car. I've seen people do it. Go to the car with their cup, honey, and pour them a drink and sit in their car and sip and go their ass back in there and be like, oh, Lord. Okay? Be towed back at the job. Be towed back at the job, all right? Sometimes you do damn drink at the job. I would never do that because I need all my senses at work with the type of job I do. I can't be on that level of bullshit. But child, sometimes you need a drink at the job. But you got to be child. If you can't handle your liquor, don't do it. Do not do it. Because people be like, child, that bitch about had me cuss her out. Let me go out here and get a swig of this Don Julio so I can stay up off her ass. Because baby, all right. That's how some people be. But let's move on, child. Shannon Sharpe, he done gave a statement. Oh, Michelle. Oh. Okay, that's him, child. I had to do it. So Shannon Sharpe announces that he is temporarily stepping away, child, from ESPN after sexual assault allegations. All right, so let's go ahead and read his statement. I told y'all yesterday, there was a little situation between him and Shaq. Him and Shaq beefing right now because Shaq said, hey, anybody got some shit on Shannon, let me know. I'll pay y'all. We're going to put that shit out there because I'm mad. I want that $100 million contract. So y'all know I told y'all it was down to Shaq. And between Shaq and Shannon, but they were looking at Shannon to give him that. They offered Shannon that $100 million contract, and Shaq was mad about that shit. So he went behind the scenes trying to retaliate and pay some people to dig up some shit on Shannon. And this is why Shannon's looking crazy now. Okay, so Shaq, who knew that she was this damn petty? But let's get into it. This is what Shannon had to say. My statement is found here, and this is the truth. The relationship in question was 100% consensual. At this juncture, in my Kimmy voice, I am electing to step aside temporarily from my ESPN duties. I will be devoting this time to my family and responding and dealing with these false and disruptive allegations set against me. I plan to return to ESPN at the start of the NFL preseason. I sincerely appreciate the overwhelming and ongoing support I have received from my family, fans, friends, and colleagues. Shannon Sharpe. All right. That's what he said, child. That's his statement with all this mess going on, child, after he done been caught out here having this aggressive, sadistic sex with this young Becky. All right, that he found on OnlyFans. All right. Where he out here threatening to up and choke folk. Okay, that's what it has said. So let's continue. Okay, that's the Becky child. So wow said alleged close sources of Shannon Sharpe claims that he had BDSM sex with his RAPE accuser at least 100 times. Okay, 100 as the old people call it. Not 100, but 100. Okay, damn. So it's the BDSM. Let me try to get it right. It's bondage, demonic. I think they said it was. What's the S for? SEX. Well, I don't know. M is I forget because I looked at it yesterday. I forget. Y'all can put it in the chat. But it's some wild shit. Okay, he was doing some wild shit when he like to tie the hands up and you know give him that pain. That's what it's giving. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people say they don't get no support. Say, yeah, spell it out for us real. Child, this is nasty. Who knew he was this nasty? Like Shannon. Oh my God. Like, where you get this from? And then she young too. Okay, and y'all just remember the conversation, the text messages that I read to you guys. You could tell they were into some real freaky shit, and it's got him in a lot of trouble. Ain't nothing wrong with being a freak. There's nothing. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with being a freak, but sometimes you can go a little bit too far. And if you are a public figure, a lot of people look up to you as being a certain, type of person. But then when they see this dark side of you, and you into this, demonic type, bondage type, asexual type mess with young girls, it gives that that you have some type of control in a sense over these women. Okay, and the way you speak to them is very disrespectful, I think, as well. The next time I see you, don't make me up and choke you. And I almost want to choke you in public. Like, what the hell, Shannon? That's some crazy wild shit. We played the audios. I'll play it again, child.
Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Daddy.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah.
So it's giving that if she does not adhere to what he wants to do, then it's a little aggression behind that. So she's saying she's not interested in being choked, so I guess I'm going to go. She don't want to go out. Wherever they're talking about going, she doesn't want to go. And she's made that very clear to him. So he's very upset, and she can tell the tone in his voice because she knows who the fuck he is. So she's saying, hey, I'm not interested in the aggression that may come later if I decide not to do what you're asking me to do. So I guess we're going. Okay? Because she's not interested in that. So let's continue.
I might choke you in public.
Excuse me?
Big black guy chokes small white woman.
Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
You heard it right here.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly.
It's the hands folded for me. The fingers is the fingers like this for me, and the sitting up. Like your PR person really they trained you good, okay?
And from the heart, this is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans. To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues.
He's so stupid. That's all I can say. He is just so stupid. Hold up. I thought I had something else on this shit. Give me a second. Okay, yeah. So, from what they're saying, they're saying that he, this is not the first, of course, situation that he's had. All right. Give me a second. Let me stop sharing. Yeah, let's get into that. Because I found something else and I thought that I didn't upload it, but I did. I'm working ahead of myself here. Y'all bear with me. All right, so let's get into this tea here that I got on this clown right here. While you sitting up here with your hands folded up, let's go ahead and air your ass out right quick. Because I was really trying to be riding for you, Shannon, but I just can't. I can't, because there are so many. With everything you do in life, there's an option. You made the option to sit up here and be with this young girl, and now you done got caught up when you could have had you a strong, black, mature woman on your side. Or if you want to date a Becky, okay, get you a strong, black, mature Becky, not some child who is just looking for a pay up. Okay, obviously, she's on OnlyFans. She's trying to make some money. So she ran into your ass, who she know got some money and got the potential to have some more money, $100 million to be exact. She's going to do what she needs to do to get her hands in your damn pockets. Okay, so you offered her $10 million, which I feel was a very sweet deal to shut the fuck up. But she decided, no, if you get $100 million on top of what you already have and what you're worth, why not try to get more out of that deal? Okay. Shout out to the girls of fighting. As you guys can see here, said the Shannon Sharpe settled physical incident with female PA. Now, before Sharpe's time at ESPN, when he was the co-host of FS1's Undisputed, that he was accused of choking a female production assistant in the workplace. Two sources with knowledge of the incident tell Front Office Sports. Now, they said that one source says that Sharpe and Fox settled with the accuser for several $100,000s of dollars. Says that there was no lawsuit filed against Sharpe in the incident. So this is not the first choking incident that we've heard of with him. This is not the first incident that he's had, and he tried to pay his way out of that to be quiet as well. That's what a lot of these men that have money like that do. R. Kelly did it with some of his witnesses. Of course, he tried to pay his way out of it. Diddy was trying to do the same thing. He tried to pay Kalina to be quiet. And yeah, that's what people with money do. Pay you money to shut the fuck up when they know they're in some bullshit. So a rep for Sharpe told FOS, says that there was no incident of choking involving Shannon on the FS1 set. They said on one occasion, said that he and a few colleagues were involved in some light physical interactions in a playful context. Said that Fox Sports later chose to resolve this matter privately. For further details, they said that we recommend contacting Fox directly. A Fox source spokesperson declined to comment prior to the statement from Sharpe's camp and could not immediately be reached for follow-up. And then you guys can share your thoughts. What y'all think about that? This ain't the first time. Obviously, he likes choking people. Obviously, he likes to do that. Okay, and he's in a lot of voyeurism and all that wild, crazy sex mess that they do over there in the porn videos. And I already told you guys, OnlyFans. I think OnlyFans or some type of sex business did offer him some type of deal as well. Not sure if he took it. I mean, shit, that's what you into. Okay, I think he did have like OnlyFans or somebody reach out to him with some type of deal after that audio of the Michelle, that bullshit came out. So then he got a deal for that as well. But like I said, we never heard no more about it. So did he quietly take the deal? Because obviously it's something you're into. You like tying people up. You like Becky's farting on your face. I mean, that gets you off. Maybe you laid in there with one hand tied over here, one hand tied over here, your feet spread and your shit tied up down there at the foot of the bed, and she just farting like hell on your damn face, and you just getting off on that. That's what it gives. You into that weird shit. That's a weird nigga right here. Like, that's what it gives. The nigga is tied up somewhere with somebody farting all up in his face and in his mouth. And, oh, yeah. Oh, Michelle. You just getting off on that shit. Oh, my God, fart in my ear. I want to hear your farts. He just laid over there. Just farting like hell. She done ate a whole damn pot of butter beans just letting off on your ass, and you just getting off. Butter beans with extra butter beans in that bitch, you know. Damn, I hate that for you. I hate that for you. And you had it, man. Let me get off y'all. Let me get off you. Okay, I ain't got no more. Shit. You dug your own damn ditch. Okay. They said, I have million farts for 50 million. Okay, let's go back. She said she got plenty of them hoes for 50 million. Okay, hell yeah. Baby, I eat some baked beans, butter beans, lima beans, black eyed peas, all them fucking beans. 10 million? Where the beans? Where them beans at? Shit. Hell yeah. I eat some fucking coffee beans too. I don't give a fuck. Butter beans, black eyed peas, baby lima beans. I don't give a damn. Any kind of beans. Send them my way. Field peas and all with some fucking okra in there. Chickpeas. Give me any kind of bean. I don't care. You gonna pay me 10 million to be quiet. Baby, I got you. Never to be heard of again. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be so quiet, you're gonna think my ass got Alzheimer's. That's how it's gonna be over here. If the money right, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's move on, child. Every kind of bean. Somebody said jam session. We need another jam session. Are you serious? Oh my God. What we looking like? We got 458 watching. Child, we gonna stay in the jam session. All right, let's get to the next topic, honey. Baby, send the beans, okay? Where them beans at? Where them beans at? Ooh, child, send me all the beans, honey, for 10 million. Ooh, child, I got you. This about to be a good old night over here, honey. Oh yes, honey. We got 288 likes. Why y'all playing? Can we get the likes up? Oh my God. Y'all not about to get all this free tea and y'all not hitting the like. Like, seriously, I appreciate y'all being here, but I need some likes. Let's go. I'll wait on you. Hey. Come on, y'all. 457 watching me, and we only got 200 some likes. Yeah, I know. Yeah, y'all be like, what beans? Alzheimer's. Nasty as hell. Nasty. I ain't even mad about me. Becky, get your money, Becky. Okay, get your money. That's the learning experience. Everybody tried to tell his ass to leave them little Beckies alone. They tried to tell his ass to leave them Beckies alone. He couldn't leave them alone. He could not leave them alone. Now he want to sit up there with his hands folded. Yes, I'm there. Shut up, nigga. Nobody care. What we looking like? Give me an update right quick. Get your money, honey. Yeah, get your money. Get your money. It's all in his damn pocket. Y'all know, child. That's a good perspective. I guess love your family. Don't want to be exposed. Yeah, child. They don't want to get cussed out for coming over here getting this good tea over here. They gonna sit in the bushes and sit on that like, but they ain't gonna hit the like because they won't be like, oh, she liked the video. They don't want to get told on. I see you in my chat though. You coming over here every morning. My chronicles. I caramel over here every morning. My people just tired of me over here. My own damn video. We're gonna hit the like. Go in here. What you doing here? What you doing here? You make it hot. I mean, damn. bushes that don't even tap the light. But one to get that teeth, they ain't gonna get it nowhere else. Yeah. You 16, thank you. Get on my show, child. Ooh, child, some of y'all hoes, and I ain't talking about the people in my chat. I love all y'all, but some of them hoes in the bushes, y'all kill me with that. Y'all really do. Y'all really do on Friday too, child. Let's get on, child. Say the real, say right. Don't want the ops to know that they over. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. They love it here. Love it, but scared as hell to hit that like button because they don't want to get cussed out. They don't want to get cussed out by the powers that be. What the fuck you doing over there? I'm blocking you. Okay. They don't want to hear that shit. But they gonna come over here every morning though. They gonna fix their coffee and sit over here with everybody else, child. Because they want to hear this. They want to hear this news that they damn sure can't. That they damn sure can use. They gonna be right here. Be first on my damn. Be first on the video. Be first on the motherfucking video. They don't want to get yelled at and hollered at. Thank you though. I guess. Let's continue. Oh my God. All right, so Bambi, honey, Bambi from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta responds after Scrappy says that he wishes that she would drop his last name, says that your mama and all her kids got different names. So ghetto. Child, these two right here. Listen. First of all, maybe she don't want to change her name because all her kids have your last name. All right. If she don't want to change it until she gets married again, that's her choice. If she don't want to change it, I don't know why she want to keep your last name. It ain't nothing to be bragging about. I tell you that shit. Okay. Yeah, ain't nothing to be bragging about, but that's funny as hell that they put this vest up here. They said that the fact that your mama and all her kids got different names is so ghetto, but okay.
I wish this motherfucker would change her last name. Take my daddy's name off her fucking name. I can't wait till they get married. Oh my God, it'd be a waste.
Troy, take your drunk ass, leather wearing in the summertime, needle shaved, stinky ass home. I'm not going. Have a football trail.
So she's saying that because as y'all can see, it's hot as hell outside, and this nigga is around here with a do-rag on and a damn Amazon chain with this hot ass pleather, heavy on the pleather vest. Okay, why you got on this hot ass vest though? Where you going with this shit on? Looking like what's the boy name? Troy from Waiting to Exhale. You raggedy bitch. Ain't that what he told Layla Rashawn? She was mad because he wouldn't let his ass come upstairs. I'm like, can I use your bathroom? She's like, hell no. You ain't coming up here. That's what he said when he put that head. You raggedy bitch. Ain't nothing more raggedy than your ass standing up here in the hot blazing sun in that hot ass vest. Looking a hot damn mess. Throwing oranges. Stupid ass. And Scrappy, you just as dumb, okay? You just as dumb. I know your damn armpits is sweating like hell. I know your chest is sweaty and mushy. Ain't no air circulating under that leather ass vest. You probably got that shit from Amazon too with that same chain. Buy one, buy the chain to get a free vest. That's what that shit look like. Ignorant ass. He's so ignorant. Buy that fake ass Amazon chain because you know the shit ain't real. The nigga ain't had a hit since a hit seen him. Okay, you can get booked in the club. You still singing that shit. How long ago back was that? Like literally, you what? One hit wonder out this bitch. You ain't had no money since money seen you, nigga. Your only check. I don't believe you still have a car. The last check your ass seen was from Love and Hip Hop. You ain't got shit else going on. Okay, I saw a video most recently where he was trying to perform and do like a little tour. The nigga still saying the same song. You gonna get booked in the club? I was like, you ain't got no more songs. Like you don't got no more songs. You still singing that shit. You don't want a problem. You don't want a problem. Put your hands up. They like, no, we need a new song. They like, no, we're not gonna put our hands up. We'll put our hand up when you get a new song. Okay, yeah. In the meantime, in between time, nigga, no. Okay. No, absolutely not. Okay. You need a new song. All right. You need a new song. Let's move on. I ain't got no more for him, child. You and Bambi, y'all figure it out. Y'all got kids. Nobody told you to go pull her ass about the hot tub with Kurt and no neck Zeno ass and go wife her up and have all them damn kids. And now you mad every time you think about her, see her, look at one of your kids that look like her. Okay. You still pressed and mad. It's giving that you might still have some feelings and you don't want nobody to know about it. Okay. Bambi should still not be getting under your skin like that. Who gives a fuck if she still have your last name? She got your kids, and that is what it is. All right, move on. Go write a new song. Take that damn Amazon chain off. I know it's itching your neck. I know it's green in the back. I already know. I know your neck green. I know it is. Gangrene all up in a pun the back of your damn neck. Okay, your back of your neck probably smell like some damn bologna fresh out the pack. Okay, y'all know how bologna smell. I don't fuck with no bologna, but it is what it is. Let's move on. Oh, bologna neck smelling ass. All right, let's move on. So from one queen to another, Michelle Obama, honey, shows love to Love and Hip Hop's Mama D. So who knew that Michelle Obama watched Love and Hip Hop? Okay, she was like, I got a little hood in me too. Shit, I like a little ratchet. Okay. Michelle like a little ratchet, so she said she like Mama D, and she said she got some Mama D's in her family. Okay, let's get into it, child. I love Michelle Obama, but Michelle, let me say this: I love you, but whoever did your braids, and I don't even want to read you down because I love you, and Obama, your husband, will forever be my president, baby. But whoever did your braids, I don't know. I'm not feeling the braids, okay. But let's get back into it.
My favorite one, kind of. You watch a little bit of all of them. I watch a little bit of all. So do I, girl. Love and Hip Hop. I watch. Oh, I do too. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Mama D. Oh, child.
Yes, I love it because I know a Mama
Scrappy
D.
and them.
Everybody knows a Mama D.
They sure
right?
do. If you don't have one in your family, you got.
I'm mad they got my first lady up here looking like Game of Thrones with these fucking braids. I'm mad about that shit. Okay, I'm mad. Okay, I know somebody. Okay, I know somebody around there knew how to do some damn braids in her head. Okay, I'm just saying, you could have got the knotless braids or something. Y'all know I'm a connoisseur of braids. I'm about to get some more braids here real soon. But damn, why they got the first lady up here looking like Game of Thrones in this bitch? Like, damn, I don't like it.
Then you lying. You are lying. You just not recognizing Mama D.
I have a Mama D in my family. I ain't gonna say who,
but I'm like that. I tell my husband, I was like, you watch golf,
right?
I watch unscripted.
Yes.
Okay.
And it brings me, I don't know. It just settles me down.
It just when you get to talk, and I guess the blackness in us, the call and response. Like,
because we was, I would have said,
I would have,
right.
yep, I would have, should have. If that was me,
what's your favorite franchise?
My favorite one, kind of.
You watch a little bit of all of them.
I watch a little bit of all.
So do I, girl.
Love and Hip Hop. I watch. Oh, I do too. Oh my God, I'm so happy.
Yes,
Mama D. Oh, child.
Yes,
oh, child.
I love it because I know a Mama
Scrappy
D.
and them.
Everybody knows a Mama D.
They sure
right?
do.
If you don't have one in your family, you got a
then
Mama
you
D.
lying. You are lying. You just not recognizing Mama D.
I have a Mama D in my family. I ain't gonna say who,
but I'm like that. I tell my husband, I was like, you watch golf,
right?
I watch unscripted.
Yes.
Okay.
And it brings me, I don't know. It just settles me down.
It just when you get to talk, and I guess
Love and Hip Hop settle you down.
The blackness in us, the call and response. Like,
because we was, I would have said,
I would have,
right.
Yep, I would have, should have. If that was me,
what's your favorite?
I love me some Michelle Obama. But I'm mad they got her up here on this damn podcast looking like this. Okay, I'm real mad about that. I am. All right, I'm gonna have to make some phone calls here and be like, look, do I need to go on and take some money about my account and go and get Michelle Obama right up in here? Okay, Michelle, let them fly you in, honey, and go and get my braid specialist going to get up on your head, baby, because she'll serve you right. Okay, because I don't know who did the silly braids going around here. Somebody did the silly braids, and then they just did one big braid up here, and they said, "Girl, go on out there, you look good, girl, you serving, girl." Somebody up and lied. Yes, the fuck they did, and I'm mad because they got my girl out here. They ain't got her right. They ain't got her right. Oh God, they ain't got her right. But it's all right. We're going to get you right, girl. All right, let's get into this, child, while we talking about hair. Let's move on, child, while we're talking about hair. And I love me some Michelle Obama, but baby, no. Don't you wear them braids no more now. Because, baby, I don't want to see them braids now. Ain't that how they say it in the song? Got to put that bravado at the end. Don't you wear them braids no more now. All right, let's move on, child. Cause baby, you gonna make me lose my mind now. All right. So hairstylist said, real stop. I'm trying to stop. Girl, I saw that. I was like, excuse me? Girl, no. All right, so hairstylist girl is fired, y'all. Fired for chopping off an 11-year-old's braids, girl. See, they should have chopped the shells off. Chopped them up. Cut them off, girl, start over. So just chopped the 11-year-old's braids off, y'all. Okay, after the mom refused to pay the $25 late fee for being 10 minutes late. I wish you would. Oh, do you know how long it takes for braids to get in your head? Oh, I would have. Oh, that's a windmill on site. Do you hear me? Baby, as soon as I would have walked in there, it would have, I would have, baby. Oh, it would have been Mortal Kombat in that bitch. Let's get, oh, child. Y'all see that? Baby, she is cutting the braids, Lord. Y'all, look at this. Baby, you about to give her whiplash. Look at this, honey. She is cutting the braids because she was late and won't pay the late fee, honey. Y'all see that? This is too much. So she's charging $25 late fee. And mama said, I'm not paying that bullshit. So the hairdresser was like, well, okay, don't worry about it. I'm going to go ahead on and cut her down, girl. Okay. Let's go and cut her braids on down, girl. Okay. So you get my 25. That is some ghetto bullshit, y'all. Damn. Ooh, child, honey. She reaching back to get them scissors. Y'all see that? And getting ready to up and cut, girl. Up and cut. Mama could have got her hand cut. Look how mama putting her hand up there. Mama said, no, you ain't. They just a yanking on old girl head. That is some ghetto mess. So, yes, child. They says that the safety and comfort, this is from the barbershop, child. This is from the shop where they were getting hair done. It says that Draft Picks Barbershop, the safety, comfort, and satisfaction of our clients are our top priorities. I can't tell. Said that we are deeply saddened and regret to inform our community that an unfortunate incident recently occurred at one of our locations. Said that we want to be clear that we do not condone nor tolerate any action of this that the stylist displayed. As a result of this incident, she is no longer a tenant at Draft Picks, child. Okay, so they fired her ass, as you guys can see. From I ain't about to read all that, so as you guys can see, the people that own that place, they let her ass go because she up and cut this girl hair because she didn't get that $5 late fee. Okay, I feel like that was very, very disrespectful and whatnot. Okay, so let's read it. It says, what would you do in this situation? A Baton Rouge, Louisiana hairstylist was fired from Draft Picks Barbershop after she cut the braids of an 11-year-old girl off due to her mother refusing to pay the $25 late fee. Now, according to the Daily Mail, shout out to the Neighborhood Talk as well, said that the mother, who's 6 months pregnant, arrived 10 minutes late to their 5 p.m. time slot. I know you lying. Now, most of the time, if you're trying to get your hair done and you're going to be a little late, if you call ahead and let them know, I'm just running slightly late. Most of the time, if they're going to charge you a fee, they can let you know, and then you can decide, okay, am I going to still go? Am I going to pay this damn late fee or not? Okay, did you let them know or did you call? All right, so they said that according to, they said that the mother who is 6 months pregnant arrived 10 minutes late to their 5 p.m. time slot after being told that they'd have to cough up an additional $25 for the service, which was already prepaid. It said that the mother refused, okay? Says that, well, your grace period states that I'm late after 10 minutes. It says that I was there at 5:10. Said that the mother claimed at that point an altercation erupted. So said that she gave him a 10-minute grace period and she got there like right on the dot. But the woman was still like, you still owe me that 25 and I'm gonna need that up off you. I'm about to cut these damn braids. So it says in the video, you can see that the mother struggling to stop the stylist from using her scissors to cut off the daughter's braids before two men stepped in. Now, after the video hit the internet, says that the shop released a statement confirming that the stylist had been fired, extending their apologies to the client and their families. All right. What y'all think about that? Yes, the child was definitely had to be traumatized sitting there with them, yanking her hair like this right here, back and forth and snatching it. Like, that was too much. That's too aggressive. That's low-key assault too. I would probably file some charges on somebody behind some shit. That was my child, okay? Yeah, and one of them. You know me snatching my child head. Okay, you had to get one of them real quick, like. Yeah. All right, so what y'all think about that? Put it in the chat, child. Oh, I had to check her real quick, baby. You've been drugged all through that barbershop. Baby. Yes, you would, honey. You'd been pink by the time I finished with you. Over some damn braids. $25. You hurting like that for some money? You need a new job, girl. Maybe you need a second job. If you hurting over $25, damn, you pressed. Pressed like a good old panini in here, girl. All right, so let's get on. Let's get on. Yeah, I had to reach out and touch her ass over that. All right, so social media reacts, child, to Shaduer Sanders. Y'all know that's Deion Sanders' son. All right, Shaduer Sanders not being selected in the first round draft pick, y'all, for the NFL. Okay, y'all know he's really good, but they're saying, child, they feel that that the NFL is trying to send a message to Deion Sanders with his cocky ass. All right, not choosing his son in the first round pick. Let's get into it, child. Let's get into it. All right.
We all didn't expect this, of course, but I feel like with God, anything possible, everything possible. I don't feel like this happened, for no reason. All this is, of course, fuel to the fire. And under no circumstance, we all know this shouldn't have happened. But we understand we're on the bigger and better things. Tomorrow's the day. We're going to be happy regardless. Legendary. Ooh. We all didn't expect.
All right, so it said here that I don't know who the NFL is trying to humble more, Shaduer or Deion Sanders. All right, he's kind of cocky too. I ain't gonna hold you. Shaduer Sanders is kind of cocky, like his damn daddy. Y'all know how Deion was when he played. Deion had a lot of mouth. He had a lot of cockiness as well. So people are saying, hey, maybe the NFL is trying to humble Deion through shading his son and not choosing him for the first round pick. All right. But it doesn't mean that he won't be picked. I mean, because as you guys can see up on my screen here, Jalen Hurts, he was a second round pick. Drew Brees, second round. Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson was third round pick. Dak Prescott, fourth. Kirk Cousins was fourth. Tom Brady was sixth. And Brock Purdy, as they're saying, was came in at seventh. So Shaduer, he can definitely still be chosen. He's just not going to be first round pick. And a lot of people saying that's a slap in the face because his dad, who was an awesome football player, Deion Sanders, okay? Deion was kicking ass when he played. But a lot of people like that's a slap in the face to Deion for his son to not be chosen first. But that doesn't mean that he won't be chosen. It's, it is what it is. So it says that social media is in a whirlwind following the NFL draft picks for 2025. Deion Sanders is currently trending after it was reported that his son, Shaduer Sanders, did not place as round one draft pick. Okay, so what y'all think about that? A lot of people are feeling a way about that. But hey, it is what it is. So let's get into what the people had to say, because a lot of people had some things to say. Skip Bayless says that Shaduer Sanders is so much better than Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart was actually picked in the first round pick. So a lot of people had something to say about that they picked Jackson Dart over Shaduer Sanders, who is very, very good. Okay. Says that this is just laughably sad. Let's move on. All right, so this other person said that Shaduer don't even trip. Said that I've seen this move before. All right, hashtag legendary, because y'all know that's what Shaduer likes to say. That's his hashtag when he says legendary. All right, so another person said that what's more believable, said that the whole league dislikes Deion Sanders and his son, or he not as great as people perceive him to be. Okay. So that Shaduer is looking at his dad right now like this. Hashtag NFL draft 2025. So that's funny as hell. I don't mean to laugh that hard. Ooh, child. Okay. Yeah. All right. So another person says Shaduer Sanders' shock didn't fall. Says that he's being penalized for being Deion Sanders' son. I can see that. Says to understand that since they couldn't get Deion to fail, that they're bitter and that they have turned their hatred of the father to the son. I can see that. It says that this isn't about Shaduer. This is about his dad, and it has always been. What y'all think about that? All right. So they said that the Shaduer hate came out of nowhere. Said that y'all confuse confidence with arrogance just because he's Deion Sanders' son. Said that he was born in the spotlight. What else do you guys expect? Ciao. All right. So this says that somewhere Deion Sanders is finding a way to blame it on everybody else but him and Shaduer. They said, who, me? That's what they're asking. All right. So another one says, thank you, God. Let your will be done. This is what Deion Sanders Jr. is saying, which is one of Deion Sanders' sons. All right. He's saying, thank you, God. Let your will be done. All right. I like that he's very spiritual. Okay. He do have some real cocky sons, though. They are cocky just like his ass. So it said that Deion Sanders paid Mel Kiper to talk about Shaduer the entire draft just for Jackson Dart to go before him, and did. They are really dragging this. It is sad. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. It is sad that they did not pick Shaduer Sanders. I really felt like he should have been picked first round, but it doesn't mean that he will not be picked. I mean, as long as he gets picked, it doesn't matter. As long as a team pick him up, but 21 teams did overlook his ass, and that's for first round. 21 teams overlooked his ass, and that's not a good look. That's not a good look, because y'all know I knew they were gonna drag his ass behind this. I knew it. I knowed it. Okay. What do y'all think? They even said the Steelers was like, yeah. Okay. Damn. Yeah, the memes are funny as hell. I told y'all, I always go to the comments. When I see shit like this, I go straight to the comments. It's me, straight to the comments, because I just know they will not disappoint me. But yeah, so as you guys can see, he was overlooked. But it's not to say that he will not have a spot on the NFL. He just gotta wait. Shit. Other people look at some of the others had to wait. Second, fourth, sixth, seventh, shit. You just gotta wait. Here, okay. All right, so let's move on. We got a new topic, child. Let's get to the next one. Hope y'all enjoying the show thus far. Okay. Even the ones in the bushes that ain't supposed to be here. I hope y'all enjoying the show. Okay. Ooh, child. I hope y'all enjoying the show. The ones that ain't supposed to be here. All right. I know y'all sitting back like, ooh, I hope they don't find out I'm over here, because I'm having such a good time. I know y'all having a good time. Y'all were dancing and everything through the jam session and all. Asses won't even supposed to be over here, just dancing. But let's get on into the show, child. So they're saying that a Florida man is under fire after threatening a 9-year-old girl for selling candy. All right. So they claimed that she was a decoy for a break-in. Now, I'm glad nothing happened to this young girl, okay? I ain't never mad to see our young people out here trying to be little entrepreneurs and making a coin versus out here stealing and breaking into somebody's house. I love to see this. But I don't like to see the way this shit went down. Let's get into it, okay? So now a Florida man is facing heavy backlash after threatening to pow a 9-year-old girl who came to his house selling candy and then publicly accusing her of being a decoy for a break-in. You look like she was trying to break in. I don't see that. Said that the man, identified as Tyler Chambers, posted an image of the child to social media and wrote, "You're lucky you weren't home. You lucky we weren't home to pow your ass, you dumb biatch." Okay. 9-year-old. Now, this is how he talked to a 9-year-old about 9-year-old. All right. Said, "You lucky that we weren't home to pow your ass, you dumb biatch." Okay. Now, Chambers went on to claim the girl was part of a setup to distract from an attempted burglary at his home, though he offered no evidence to support his allegations. Okay. So that I saw that on my camera, and I have a wife and a 7-month-old at home, which I will protect as you would, Chambers wrote in an online post defending his comments. This girl was not posing a threat at all. Okay. Says that the child's mother says that her daughter and 11-year-old niece were simply selling candy door to door in the neighborhood after school. Said that once she learned about the online threats, that she contacted local authorities and filed a police report. Says she is now raising money to pursue legal action and has launched a petition demanding that Chambers be arrested and held accountable. It says that as of now, police have not announced any charges. The case remains under investigation. All right. So shout out to the Neighborhood Talk on this particular post. What do you guys think about that? Okay. We're living in a day and age now where it's very dangerous to be going door to door. I would not send my child no damn door to door because people are crazy. People are crazy. And let me just go ahead and say this. It is a real thing to where people will come up to your door and knock and say, I've seen several videos where people say, hey, you left your car light on. You left your light on in your car as a distraction to maybe make you open the door, and then somebody rush you and try to burglarize your home or assault you in any way, shape, or form. I've seen that. So I'm looking at this in both ways, but I'm looking at the video here. The doorbell cam, it doesn't appear that this young girl is trying to do anything illegal. It looks as though she does have some candy in her bag. Looks like she's waiting for someone to come to the door so that she can sell her candy. What is a 9-year-old going to do to you? Okay. A lot of people are afraid to open their doors nowadays. If somebody knock on their door, somebody come to my door and knock and it's unexpected or uninvited, I don't go to the door. Okay, I just don't. If you come to my house uninvited, I don't come to the door. If I know you're coming to my home and you're, we've already had a conversation. Hey, I don't do drop-bys. I just don't. Okay, don't come to my house trying to sell anything. I don't do those either. Okay, but in this situation here, I don't see where the young girl was doing anything illegal. I mean, it's not illegal to go door to door and sell no more than it is to have a fucking lemonade stand. So obviously she's trying to be a young entrepreneur. This young man here, this man decided to post her picture, which you would not want someone to post your child who is underage online and post a negative message as such, which was a threat. Okay, you're lucky that you weren't home to pow her, a 9-year-old. Okay, yeah, this is a hot damn mess. What's wrong with people? What is wrong with people? I'm happy he wasn't home at this particular moment to do something like that, because this would have been a tragedy that we would have been talking about right now. So maybe the stars were aligned, honey, the way they needed to be, to where this person was not home in order to assault and or unalive this young girl for only just knocking on the door to try to sell some candy, maybe to make ends meet, or for, y'all know, the school be sending stuff home, having the kids selling stuff, $1 for like the little chocolate bars and stuff like that. Yeah, this is sad. So we're living in a day and age now where people are afraid. People are just afraid. But then you have some people who are very much so ignorant like this, and will use any opportunity to say that they're afraid or that they think that somebody's going to do something to them as a means to try to cover up their racist antics in terms of trying to unalive somebody and get off on it, and then try to use the stand your ground bullshit. No, not in this situation. I don't see anywhere on this video where this young girl was being in any way, shape, or form trying to do anything to you or your family. So I really hope that the family do what they need to do as it relates to this. And I would tell my child, no more knocking on the doors. Okay, because this is very dangerous, unless the parent is with you. So it looks like this 9-year-old and 11-year-old was together when this happened. I feel like if you're going to allow your children to do that, if they're underage like that, go with them, parents. Go with them as a precaution so that things like this don't occur. All right, but let's move on, child. I would not let mine, honey. My son is 9. He ain't knocking on nobody damn door. And that's on period. Okay? He ain't knocking on nobody damn door. Hell no. Because people are fucking crazy. I don't trust nobody. All right? Let's move on, though. People are nuts. Yeah, he is famous now. Okay? You don't post somebody's child on the internet like that. And the child didn't even do nothing. All right, so let's get on, child. Now, as you guys may see, there was this little game. You guys have heard of this game before, where you said that you want to F somebody, marry them, or unalive them. So they were asking these 3 clowns on my screen, Apollo, Martell, and Ralph. They said, who are you choosing? Y'all can put in the chat. All right, let's do that. I guess we'll play the game as well. All right, they said, who would you like to F, okay, marry or unalive? So Apollo, Martell, and Ralph. Okay, these are 3 clowns. So let's see. Hold on. Why don't no sound? All right, they said it's crazy when Apollo is the best choice. So they said that Apollo is the best choice here. They said the Martell, Ralph, and then Apollo. So in order to, let's see, who you want to F, marry, or unalive. So they're saying Martell, they would like to F. Ew. Ralph, they would want to marry, and Apollo, they want to unalive. So somebody said just take all of them out. They don't want to have none of them, child. They said they talk about 3 toxic paths. Another person said all choices are diabolical, including choice of song. This next person said I would rather mop the ocean than have any of them as husband. Not mop the ocean, child. That's extreme. Somebody said they would rather marry Apollo, F Martell, and dispose of Ralph. What y'all think? Is that a good lineup? I don't want none of them, child, because they all trash, if you ask me. Somebody said that I'd have three bodies because all of them wouldn't make it. Damn. They said that I'm gonna just be single. Same here, child. If that's the lineup, baby, I can be single because they are all for the streets. You hear me? All for the streets. All right, so F, marry, and dispose. Let's say it that way because that sounds a little bit better. F, marry. Okay, so who y'all want to F? All right, who y'all trying to take down like Chris Brown out of Apollo, Martell, and Ralph? Let's do a poll. All right, let's do a poll. We're going to move on in a second. So who you trying to take down like Chris Brown? Who would you see yourself laid up with, booed up with a little bit? Would it be Apollo, Martell, or Ralph? Y'all said none of them. Okay. All right, who y'all trying to marry out of Apollo, Martell, and Ralph? Who would you marry out of Apollo, Martell, and Ralph? Y'all are funny as hell. Y'all said you can't answer none. You passing on all of them. Okay, so Felicia said she would marry Apollo. Okay. All right, so who would you guys rather have disposed of? Apollo, Martell, or Ralph? All of them. Everybody said nobody. Nobody. I know that shit right. Oh my God. Somebody said, again, I said none, honey. No, not one, Lord. Okay. Not a one. I know that shit right. Baby, all y'all for the streets. I can't even vote right. I can't even vote right. Let's get y'all off my screen because this was some diabolical bullshit. Okay. It was, I say Martell and Ralph. Baby, they all for the streets, child. Who, child? All right. So I found this clip, y'all. I found this clip. Now, I didn't know. And Shamia put it out there, girl. And I'm about to put it out here too. Shout out to Gabe for Bravo. All right, because that's what I saw it, y'all. Now, I was scrolling in them Facebook streets when I ran upon this, and I was like, I know you lying. Well, they saying that Apollo, child, when he was married to Phaedra, tried to holler at Shamia. That he tried to get some goody good nookie from Shamia, y'all. Shamia on the show. Now, this is going to be a weird exchange. Now I'm questioning myself as to, with Phaedra coming back in a few episodes to come, because Andy Cohen already said in 5 episodes is when Phaedra will be appearing on the show. So now is the dynamic between Shamia and Phaedra going to be okay, being that it's put out there that Apollo, who was married to Phaedra, tried to get with Shamia. Y'all, did y'all know that? Let's get into this mess, child. I said, I know you lying. Baby, I know you lying. Apollo, but not that I put it, past him, but damn, he out here trying to holler at Shamia, girl. Let's get into it.
People say Shamia sleep with everybody's husband, but who talk about that?
If that were the case, then I would have Apollo because he made many passes. If you want me to bring that tea, I have it. Let me just say this. I knew Phaedra before the Southern Belle. I didn't know her, but the word was very heavy on the street about Miss Parks. What was the word saying?
People say Shamia sleep with everybody.
Girl, so Phaedra, honey, Phaedra says that people say that Shamia sleep with everybody's husband in them streets, child. I said, not Shamia. Not Shamia, girl. Phaedra is saying that the people in the Atlanta streets were saying that Shamia was just out here up and sleeping with everybody's husband out there. So Shamil said, listen, baby, if I wanted to sleep with Apollo, I had plenty of chances to do it because he stayed in my DMs and stayed text messaging me trying to get this nookie, baby. So if I wanted to have your man, girl, that could have been done a long time ago. All right. So she said, and Shamil said, baby, don't get me started in terms of what the people saying out here in these damn Atlanta streets about Phaedra, baby. And they was like, well, what they saying about Phaedra? So Shamil said, baby, they're saying that Phaedra Cunning was out here a throat monster girl. They said Phaedra was a throat monster girl. Y'all know what that is, honey. That she was choking on cucumbers out here, girl. Y'all get it now. baby, they said she was choking on the cucumbers. Doing that, girl. I said, hold up.
Husband, but who talking about that? If that were the case, then I would have Apollo because he made many passes. If you want me to bring that tea, I have it. Let me just say this. I knew Phaedra before the Southern Belle. I didn't know her, but the word was very heavy on the street about Miss Parks. What was the word saying? People say Shamil sleep with everybody's husbands, but who talking about that? If that were the case, then I would have Apollo because he made many passes. If you want me to bring that tea, I have it. Let me just say this. I knew Phaedra before the Southern Belle. I didn't know her, but the word was very heavy on the street about Miss Parks. What was the word saying?
Yeah.
People say
So what y'all think about that? Now y'all know, like I said, Phaedra will be coming on to the Real Housewives of Atlanta child in about 5 weeks, according to Andy Cohen. Okay, so I want to know what the dynamic between the two of these ladies will be because it's given that they've had a little brush, you know, in the past with some bullshit. With Apollo out here trying to sow his royal oats with the Real Housewives of Atlanta women out here, and I have never heard no rumors about Shamil sleeping with people's husbands, but not to say that she never tried to, but I never heard no shit like that, and I used to keep my ears to the streets. But Phaedra, y'all know when we read that book, child, about Phaedra and Apollo, child, and old girl, that's what they were saying, that Phaedra specialized in you know, gagging on cucumbers out here, girl. So maybe, just maybe, there's some truth to what Shamil is saying about Phaedra, child. They said that Phaedra, that's what she likes to do, you know, with her mouth. She's real good with her mouth, okay? Yeah, she's real good, honey. Her throat reflex is real good over there. Her gag reflex, she got a good gag reflex is what they say. I don't know. But maybe that's why Apollo, you know, was with her for that. I don't know. Play it one more time for the people in the bike.
Mill sleep with everybody's husbands, but who talking about that? If that were the case, then I would have Apollo because he made many passes. If you want me to bring that tea, I have it. Let me just say this. I knew Phaedra before the Southern Belle. I didn't know her, but the word was very heavy on the street about Miss Parks. What was the word
Child. Let me find out you been out here singing on the mic too, Phaedra, okay? I mean, hey, if that's what you like, child, that's what you like. Who am I to stop you, child? Go on out there and gag your way on, child. Gag your way on to the top. All right, let's move on, child. Now, imagine getting $18,000 a month and going and filing and saying, this is not enough. I need more money, okay? This is what Marlon Wayans' baby mama did, y'all. Marlon Wayans' child, his baby mama child has a 1-year-old. The baby is a little older than one now. Went and found some paperwork with the court system and trying to say that she is struggling to provide for their 1-year-old daughter with only getting $18,000 a month. Now, says that he does pay the child support, but she has filed a lawsuit against him to get some more money. Shout out to Celebrity Word. What y'all think about that? That's the dumbest shit ever. Usually when women do this, they wind up getting less. That's a real thing. Usually when women do this, they wind up getting less money, okay? Period. Why would you do that? And how much money does a 1-year-old need per month anyway? Like, damn, girl, it's giving that you trying to come up. It's giving your lifestyle trying to switch up and change. And you looking to get a little bit more money out of him. And so just your lifestyle can change. I'm pretty sure that a 1-year-old can do a whole lot or have a whole lot from $18,000 a month. Shit, that's a lot of money. $18,000 a month. Girl, you about to fuck up your setup right quick. You better sit on that $18,000 and shut what they call the hell up. I wouldn't be filing shit, girl. Go drop it. Cause what if the courts look at it and be like, you know what? They're gonna look at look at his money, because maybe he might be making less now. I really haven't seen him in any movies or anything. I haven't seen him in no Netflix, stand-up comedy thing. The last one he did was trash. But I haven't seen him do anything on TV here lately. So maybe his money is a little less than. And if they go back and run the numbers again and do this shit here on the calculator, you might be getting less money. So you might want to shut the hell up. Out here going and filing some shit talking about you need more money because you struggling to provide for your 1-year-old daughter with $18,000 a month that he paying you in child support, girl. What the hell? See, it be women out here being greedy like that and mess yourself up. And then your ass go up there and file some shit. And they be like, well, actually, you should be getting about $3,000. I've seen a few celebrities do that stupid shit. Getting a whole heap of money, as the old people say. You getting a nice bag per month. But then you get greedy and get to looking around and go down there and file some shit, and then you wind up getting way less than you were supposed to be getting. Now you might get $5,000 when you go and file that shit again. You might get $5,000 a month now. $5,000 still a nice little bag, but I'd rather get $18,000 than $5,000. That's all I'm saying. I wouldn't mess my shit up like that for no one. Go sit on that $18,000 and go sit your ass down. 1-year-old. Girl, you got daycare cover, clothes cover. You can take the baby and go play, whatever. Put something in the college fund. You should be putting some stuff back in the college fund. I mean, that's what it's giving. What the hell? Somebody said struggling for Pampers. What y'all think about that? Says she's being greedy, that she better go sat down, right? Hell yeah, past tense, $18,000 a month. So I would be skipping around. Hell yeah, $18,000, y'all. That's not enough for her. So she done went and filed some shit against him. And now I feel like I'm going to keep my ears to the streets on this, because I feel like your ass about to mess your money up doing some shit like this, okay? And that go for anybody else. If you making a nice bag of child support or any type of support, spousal support, whatever, sit your ass down and stop being greedy. For you mess your damn money up and you look up and your ass be getting way less. Because child support is based on what the other person makes, including you. Okay? Seriously. And if he ain't bringing in what he used to bring in when they tallied up in the beginning for your ass to get that $18,000, and they tally that shit up again, boom. There you go. There you go. That go for anybody. Girl, I wouldn't fuck up my money like that for nothing. All right, so let's get into Kanye West and his crazy ass. Y'all know him and Boosie fighting. Kanye West and Boosie fighting. Boosie done had to warn his ass, said, look, keep my name out your mouth now, Kanye. Nah, I know they say your ass is crazy, but don't get these hands, because y'all know Boosie will snap off on his ass. Kanye been talking shit about Boosie, and Boosie done had to check that ass. So, all right, Kanye. Nah. Lord, she got me cracking up. Okay, so let's get into this. So the people done went and reported Kanye West because he got some like little warehouse. They're saying that Kanye has a warehouse across from a school, you guys. And then they're saying it's out there in LA, and now it's getting lots of complaints where it's looking like some crazy shit is going on. People in there hollering and screaming and carrying on up there in the damn warehouse. And people saying they're walking by and they're hearing a lot of crazy noises coming from out the warehouse, and they've reported his ass. Man, y'all know Kanye is crazy. Ain't no telling what's going on in there. Ain't no telling what's going on in there. Okay. But let's go ahead and play it.
This is what neighbors hear sometimes as late as 11 p.m. coming from this nondescript warehouse in East Hollywood. According to some neighbors, it's used by rapper Ye, also known as Kanye West.
They put up metal walls now. We don't really know what's going on.
But many can hear the noise coming from behind the gate, which they say is blaring on loudspeakers.
It sounds like there's like raves and concerts here on the weekends. And then in the weekdays, there's been noises. There's been groups of men doing like push-ups and exercises over here. And you can hear music like blaring from the parking lot.
Is it a problem for the neighborhood?
It can be. I mean, it's noisy at night.
Last month, a flyer with the A's name on it was circulated, seeking all male volunteers for a hooligan choir. In bold letters, it read, quote, "No fat people and must be comfortable wearing swastikas," and had this location listed. Police were also called out to the area, which is near Kingsley and Beverly, after a...
How you put no fat people? So if I want a triple whopper, I can't come and sing on your choir, Kanye? Is that what you're saying? This motherfucker is crazy. Says that the hooligans, says an open cast call for volunteers. Jay is putting together a hooligan choir to give the sound of the, what is that, Vultures #1 song, Carnival. All males, no fat people. The skin complexion of Sean Combs and darker. The fuck? With shaved heads, or must be willing to shave their head if approved. Must be comfortable wearing what is that? What is that? Swastiskas or whatever that is. We are accepting members from all over the globe, but the base will be in Los Angeles. This sounds like some cult shit, y'all. Now, they said that Ye has been building across from a school and neighbors are tired and concerned. Now, cops are there for the Nazi symbols, okay, loudspeakers, and men working out at all time, working out all the time, and said that he's even holding his Ye activities there. Said that besties, they said that should the neighbors just let Kanye do his thing, or should it rightfully be turned off? I mean, if it's 10 o'clock at night and that shit is loud like that, that's loud. I mean, you know, at night, people trying to sleep, people got to get up to work for the next morning. Nobody want to hear no damn screaming and hollering and whatever it is that they're doing in there, because it sounds loud from what we just played. Like, Kanye is on some other shit, like for real. And then you got these posters and these flyers and shit running around here. Let's play it one more time, because this sounds loud from the outside. So I don't know what the hell they're doing in there. It sounds like they're doing some kind of chanting or something. It don't sound like they're singing. It sounds like some kind of weird chanting. Now, we've seen Kanye with these damn KKK black robes on when he's doing these damn interviews. I don't know what the hell is going on with him. He most recently came out to say since he was 6 years old that he was on schlongs out here. For one of his cousins, said he was, you know, looking at Playboy magazines and emulating what he saw in the Playboy magazines, and he was even putting his mouth on his cousin at 6 years old. He even put out that his mama, he said he walked in on his mama with a woman when he was younger. I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Now, as you guys also may know, I read up too that his wife, Bianca Censori, she left his ass and she refuses to come back because she tried to 5150 him. He refused to go, child. He refused to go and put that jacket on, the tie up in the back or the zip up in the back because his ass is fucking crazy out here. Now she's teamed up with Kim Kardashian in order to divorce him and try to get his damn money. Now she's become fast friends with Kim Kardashian, and the two of them are working together because he's after Kim as well about them damn kids. Kim won't let him see the kids now. I wouldn't let my kids be around his ass either, because his mindset is not right. Ain't no telling what he would do from 1 minute to the next. I wouldn't trust his ass around my kids. So now Bianca, which is his ex-wife, and Kim Kardashian, which was his ex-wife, they're working together to bring Kanye down. All right. And you know, they got that Kardashian money over there. Kim, they mama over there, Kris Jenner, she's real smart when it comes to that type of stuff. Okay. She's going to always protect the family. She's the matriarch or the Kardashians over there. So Kanye is doing the absolute most. Let's play this shit again because he is batshit crazy.
This is what neighbors hear sometimes as late as 11 p.m. coming from this nondescript warehouse in East Hollywood. According to some neighbors, it's used by rapper Ye, also known as Kanye West.
They put up metal walls now. We don't really know what's going on.
But many can hear the noise coming from behind the gate, which they say is blaring on loudspeakers.
It sounds like there's like raves and concerts here in the weekends, and then in the weekdays there's been noises. There's been groups of men doing like push-ups and exercises over here, and you can hear music like blaring from the parking lot.
Is it a problem for the neighborhood?
It can be. I mean, it's noisy at night.
Last month, a flyer with the A's name on it was circulated, seeking all male volunteers for a hooligan choir. In bold letters, it read, quote, "No fat people and must be comfortable wearing swastikas," and had this location listed. Police were also called out to the...
As you guys can see, there's no name, there's no sign or anything on the outside of this building, which is so weird. Now, I do remember when he and Kim Kardashian were married and they built that huge big house with all them damn windows and huge high ceilings. He would not allow them to put, or her to put, any pictures on the walls. He wanted everything to be all white. So the inside of the house was all white with glass everywhere, no pictures on the walls, and it looked like a whole warehouse. That's how the house looked. He is weird as fuck. Like weird. She could not, and she was saying, oh, you know, I like color, I like this. He wouldn't allow her to pick out anything. He chose everything. And during the time that he was married to Kim, he also chose her wardrobe and what she wore. Did y'all know that? Weird. I would not be with nobody. My husband cannot tell me what I'm wearing. Like, I'm sorry, I wear the fuck I want to wear. But he was choosing Kim Kardashian's outfits, and I think she got tired of that control, which is the same thing he's trying to do to Bianca. Y'all see Bianca Censor, honey, every time she's out, she's half naked. And he's fully clothed. It's 20 degrees outside, and he got a whole jogging suit, and she got her ass out. And it was just a hot damn mess. So I'm glad that she woke up, honey, out of that Stockholm syndrome and got the fuck away from him. And she has yet to return. So thank you, girl, for getting your life and getting away from his crazy ass. Kanye definitely needs some help because he's crashing out bad. All right. But prayers to the people in the neighborhood, child. And I hope nobody go up in there and answer to the stupid ass flyer that he done put out, because Kanye has clocked out. Y'all hear me? Shout out to the Hollywood group chat for this post. All right, moving on. A hot damn mess, child. All right, so let's get into this next topic, honey. Black media page. Let's get into it. Let's share. Oh, I gotta get off here, Lord. Lord. We're getting to the end. Almost to the end. All right, so an arrogant cop harasses a black lawyer about being on a private property. All right. The building actually that he's harassing her about is her building. She's just throwing trash out, but he obviously rolled up on her and tried to flex on her when she let him know, look, do you need my business card to see that this is my business? I'm an attorney. He even questioned if she was an attorney. I thought that was some bullshit, because black people can't be attorneys out here now. Black people can't have real jobs and be out here being great. Okay, obviously she pushing the Mercedes, so she got a little money and whatnot, but she said, hey, this is my building, like, can I help you with something else? And then he tries to use the whole law thing on her. She's like, look, I know the law. I'm an attorney. Oh, are you? Are you really an attorney? Let's get into this. I thought this was some bullshit. I didn't like this.
Hey, ma'am. What is it you think you're doing here?
I'm dumping trash now.
That's illegal. This is private property. You can't be using this dumpster for your trash.
Oh, no, it's okay. My office is right here. It's not illegal. I have an office here, sir.
Your office is here. You work, and you work here.
Correct. I'm an attorney at law.
You're an attorney.
Yes, sir. Do you need a business card or anything?
Yeah,
Need services?
yes. I need proof of this.
Would you like services or anything, or why do you need my business?
I would like to see proof that you're an attorney, because it's a private property. You can't be throwing trash out there. You're breaking the law.
Okay, I would love to show my business card. No problem.
$10.19.
Here you go, sir. Linda Jones, attorney at law, located right at this office address.
All right, I see the Linda Jones, but I don't see the address here.
Sir, if you flip the card over, please. Thank you. Is there anything else I can help you with, sir? Because the sun is...
I still don't see the address.
Sir, here's the address here, please. And that's my name. Is there anything else that you need to verify that, sir? I'm trying to cooperate here.
Ma'am, I'll ask the questions. You're breaking the law right now.
Actually, I'm an attorney. I know my rights, and I'm not breaking the law. As I stated, sir, I'm a tenant at this office location.
Okay, this card doesn't prove any of that. I need to see your ID.
You don't need my ID, sir. I just gave you my business card.
Ma'am, don't make this any more difficult than it has to be.
Address.
There's no need to be confrontational.
Nobody's being confrontational, sir. I'm not being confrontational.
Ma'am, you're being incredibly aggressive. All you're doing is escalating the situation, and there's no need for any of this.
I'm escalating the situation.
Correct. I've asked you 3 times now. I need to see your ID.
I will show you my ID to verify the business card, okay? I'll do that for you. But I don't have to, okay? So you know that. This is my name to verify the business card and the office address, sir. This is not illegal dumping, once again.
All right, but the address is different on your license than it is on the business card.
Because that's the business location, sir. That's not my home address.
Hey, ma'am. What is it?
He's clearly being difficult. Now, who prints out, unless you work from home and your business is in your home, who the fuck gives somebody a business card to say, hey, this is my business. This is the business address. 9 times out of 10, your home address is not going to be the same fucking address as your business. I'm feeling like he's just looking for a reason to harass her. I would sue the fuck out of them for that. She's clearly letting you know, I'm just throwing some trash out right here. Okay, you asked me, what am I doing here? I'm throwing out trash. This is my business. She gave you a business card with her name. She's very cooperative. Okay, she let you know she's an attorney. I doubt it. I need to see proof of that. I don't know. Why would you not believe that she's an attorney? Why? Because she's black? Why? Because she's black? Black people can't be attorneys now? And even when she cooperated and gave you the information that you needed, you were still trying to heighten the situation in terms of saying she was the aggressive one when she was just really getting irritated. Obviously, she said it was hot as fuck out there. You're keeping her out here in the sun over something that really should have been resolved 5 minutes ago. She gave you her license to show her name matches what's on the business card, which shows that she is an attorney. She is the person that you're speaking to. She identified herself, even though she said she didn't have to. This is the shit I'm talking about. This did not have to even go this far. Okay. Yeah, by her being an attorney, I would file something. I absolutely will file something. What do you guys think? You could put it in there. This definitely gives, maybe he got a little racism in him, child. Okay. Like, people out here unaliving people breaking in stores, people are committing real crimes, and you are harassing someone who's just trying to throw some fucking trash out. I mean, damn. I didn't like this. Y'all put in the comments what you think. We're gonna move on though. We're gonna move on. All right. Last topic. Let's get this up. Kenya Moore airs out Andy Cohen. All right. Kenya Moore airs out Andy Cohen. So you guys know Andy Cohen was caught up by TMZ. TMZ caught up with him. Let me refresh your memory so you guys will be like, what are you talking about? All right. So let's pull it up. Andy Cohen was out and about. TMZ caught up with him and was asking him about Kenya Moore coming back. He's not looking for Kenya Moore to be coming back. Let's go ahead and play it for you guys to refresh your memory, and then we're going to get to the next part of this topic. All right, so let's go ahead and play it to refresh your memory. Shout out to the 530 for watching. All right, so this is Andy Cohen. Cohen, rather. Okay, so he answers questions about Kenya Moore, saying that she was invited and then uninvited to the upcoming reunion for Real Housewives of Atlanta. He says, I love her, and I tell you that much. But of course, he's not bringing her back to the show because, as you guys know, she was first suspended. Then she was fired for not following the code of conduct for Bravo and NBC Universal. Okay, so let's get into this, and then we're going to...
Andy, we have to ask you, now listen, Kenya says she was invited and then uninvited to the reunion. How true is this?
I have to watch her whole, I haven't watched her post yet.
Okay.
But
is that true? Is that part true?
We'll talk about it.
Oh my goodness, Andy. Well, okay, well, is she coming back? Fans want her back. So what's the deal?
I love her. Listen, we there is so much more of this season left, and it is so good. Phaedra comes on in like 5 weeks. It is a jam, and you are gonna love it. And so right now, I'm kind of focusing on the rest of the season.
So not Kenya.
What?
So you're not focusing on Kenya, but she's coming back
on the show.
Okay, so when you watch that confessional, let us know.
Okay.
Well, it looks like you were trying to say that she was invited and then uninvited.
That's what it looks like I was trying to say.
Kinda. You were like,
I don't know.
Really?
Just trying to.
I'll tell you that much.
Andy, we have to ask you.
Like, girl, go away already. That's not what I said. You are trying to get me to say something that I did not say. She said, so you're not focusing on Kenya? He's focusing on the show. Kenya's not on the show anymore. Why would he focus on Kenya? What is there to focus on? She's fired. She's no longer on the show. He's focusing on his show. That's what he said, girl. You can't hear? Or maybe comprehension was a little off. Let's get into what the shenanigans of damn Kenya, child. She is obviously feeling away. She's obviously feeling away. All right, so shout out to Kenya, okay? And shout out to the Real Housewives of Atlanta clubhouse up over there, all right? So it said that here we have leaked messages between Andy and producers. It says that what are your thoughts on replacing Kenya Moore with Nene Leakes? All right, so you guys know Nene is not coming back. She's not on speaking terms with Andy Cohen in any way, shape, or form. They're not speaking, so the high probability of Nene replacing Kenya is 0. All right. Of course, you know, Nene filed a lawsuit against Bravo and NBC Universal. So Andy is not over that shit yet. And she also tried to say that Andy Cohen was being a little racist because he would not give her own show, but yet gave Kim Zolciak her own spinoff show, and Nene felt away about that. Okay. So she went and filed a lawsuit. She filed something against Kim Zolciak as well. So Andy is not over it, which means Nene's ass is not stepping foot back on the show until he get over, because he is the gatekeeper to anybody coming on this fucking show. All right. So he says that I don't think that Nene is gonna stay long, because she don't be for no mess, but she can create it. So now Kenya is putting up that there are some text messages that obviously are in conversation with Andy Cohen and somebody else about the situation. So let's read it, because I got it. Let's get into it. And I need to read it from my phone because that shit's small. So I can blow it up, girl. All right. All right. So let's get it. All right, says that, but the drama took a more scandalous turn this morning when a series of text messages allegedly sent between Andy Cohen and the other Bravo executives were leaked to us. The authenticity of the messages has not been confirmed, but if true, they paint a damning picture of Cohen's feelings towards Moore and the discussion surrounding her future on Real Housewives of Atlanta. It goes on to say that the text allegedly sent from Cohen to a Bravo executive identifies as Lisa reads, seriously, how much longer can we put up with Kenya? Said the viewership is down and she's become a liability. Says that the show seems forced. It says that Lisa is said to have responded, but she gets the viewers. Says that who else could stir up things like that? Okay. And then it goes on to say that Andy Cohen reportedly replied by saying that we can find someone else. Says that there are a lot of thirsty peaches in Atlanta and that we need someone fresh and someone who is not so predictable. Y'all hear that? We're reading it right here. This is Kenya's post. Kenya Moore posted this, saying that there was a private conversation that was had between an executive of Bravo and Andy Cohen, saying that even though Kenya does bring the drama, that pretty much she went a little too far in that situation, but says that you can find somebody, said there's plenty of thirsty people in Atlanta that they can get up here, child, and replace Kenya Moore, and because she's very much so predictable. Thirsty peaches. I'll read it again. All right. They said that one text allegedly sent from Cohen to Bravo executives identified as Lisa reads, seriously, how much longer can we put up with Kenya? Said the viewership is down and she's become a liability. Says that the show seems forced. All right. So it says that Lisa, which is an executive of Bravo, says that Lisa is said to have responded by saying, I know, but she gets the viewers. Says that who else could stir things up like that? They're talking about when Kenya showed those billboards and pictures of Britt Edie, okay? Even though they thought that this show got the viewers up, but it was a liability to them because they weren't going to face a lawsuit, so that's why Kenya's ass was out of there. And of course, they're going to use code of conduct as their reason for letting her go, but Bravo and NBC Universal were not getting ready to put themselves in a position to be sued by keeping Kenya on the show, not knowing what Britt Edie was going to do in terms of her retaliation of what occurred through Kenya Moore showing them damn pictures. All right. So it goes on to say, says that Andy Cohen then replied by saying that we can find someone else. Said that there are a lot of thirsty peaches in Atlanta. Said that we need someone fresh, someone who is not so predictable. What y'all think about that? That's what Kenya Moore posted. Now, Kenya Moore, if you were looking to come back on the show, I don't see that now. Because the last thing you want to do is expose your boss, the person who can definitely get you back on the show. I get it, you mad, but I kept saying the other day, I feel like Kenya just needs to take a break from social media, stop posting, stop doing videos, stop talking. They made their decision. Nothing that, at this point, there's nothing that you can say and or do to make them bring you back. Say, oh, we made a mistake, Kenya, come on back, girl. That's not going to happen. But the way that you are acting now and the way that you are showing that you don't really much give a fuck and that you're going to just expose everybody now since they've let you go, that can pretty much be a foot up the ass for a very long time for you. Look at Nene. Who would have thought that Nene would not be on Real Housewives of Atlanta? And they don't give a fuck if you're good TV. And Andy is saying it right here, bitch. We can get somebody else to replace her. It's a lot of thirsty peaches, a lot of thirsty people who are waiting in line to get on this fucking show. We don't need her back. And that's the way they see you. You are disposable. Yeah, you're disposable. That's the way they're looking at you, Kenya. So now that you're putting this out and you are putting text messages out that probably no one else should have seen, but probably you, if I don't know how you got them, but you putting Andy's name in this, Andy's going to take that very serious. He's going to take that very personal, just like he took it personal when Nene filed that lawsuit against him and called him racist. And he and Nene were like this. They were friends. They hung out outside of work. They knew, Nene knew secrets about things on the show that other people did not know because of her relationship with Andy. And Andy was like, fuck Nene. Sometimes you got to learn to just shut the fuck up and let things die out on their own. If she could just learn that. Kenya is a reactor and it always wind up getting her ass caught up, and she just needs to sit the fuck down and shut up. Now your business is suffering. I told you guys the other day, I read it to you. I showed you guys the proof. Her business, her spa that she showed and promoted on the show, that shit ain't even open no more. She's getting ready to lose her house. I told you guys that there's a lien on her home. If she doesn't pay that lien, they can sell her home. So now you're not getting a Bravo check. Your business for the spa that you opened up and spent all that money getting it open, it's beautiful. It's a nice spot. They were saying that she only had it open 3 days a week, and then really it was for the Bravo cameras, but now she can't even afford to have that open. So now it's shut down completely. People are saying, we're driving by here 7 days a week, ain't shit open. They go to the spa, ain't nobody there. So aside from your spa business not doing anything, I don't know what other endorsements. I know you got the Kenya Moore hair care product line. I don't know how well that's doing, but you stood to lose a lot of money because you were getting paid $900,000 for the season on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now they're saying they may be taking away the scenes that you've already filmed for the show because they are done with you. And they really going to be done now since you put these fucking text messages out exposing Andy Cohen and an executive of Bravo in a private conversation that should have never seen the light of day. So you're acting out and it's going to cost you. You're probably never going to be back on the show again behind this bullshit. Only if you would have shut your fucking mouth. And now you're just going to have to deal with it, Kenya. What else are you going to do? Who else is calling you to work somewhere else? You OG on the show. You know how this shit works. You knew you were wrong to put them fucking pictures out of Brit Edie, but you were on your get back. And that's the thing. You got to be very careful when you're on some get back with somebody and you go too far and that shit blow up in your face. And that's what happened here. Accountability is something that Kenya does not like to take. And I know we got a lot of Kenya Moore fans, but you got to be accountable for the shit that you do. And you can't get mad when a person decides to take it further than you and let your ass go. You initiated it and they got rid of your ass. So you can't be saying, well, Brit Edie said this off camera. They just didn't pick it up. Okay. If they chose not to pick it up and they chose to go after you, then deal with that shit. I would have shut my mouth. I would have took that suspension and shut my mouth. And the more you talk, the more you piss them white people off. And when you piss white people off to sign your check, bitch, guess what? Your ass is out of there. Finito, gone. Arrivederci, ciao bella. I don't give a fuck how you say it. That bitch is gone. I don't care what language you say it in. Gone. Never to return again. Nene went from being on Bravo, the highest paid housewife bitch, to being on Netflix. The Upshaws. To now being on YouTube, a little janky little, I don't call it shit janky, but a little janky ass channel. She ain't making half of what she was making. All for your fucking mouth. Now, I'm not saying that you should not stand up for yourself, but it's how you do it. When you're dealing with white people that can control the direction of your career and sign your motherfucking check, shut your mouth and deal with things in the way that you need to deal with them in a professional manner. It's still your job. Exposing Andy Cohen gonna cost you, sis. All right, and that shit just dropped. She just put these out. She just put these messages out. So I'm pretty sure Andy is gonna react, and he's gonna probably write your ass off like he did Nene. Okay, he already told you, baby, you're disposable. We can get anybody in here to do your job. Okay, It's never one and done when he hire anybody. Anybody ass can be taken up out of there. If Nene gone, your ass too. But that's it, guys. That's the end of our show. Y'all can put in the chat what y'all think. All right. Y'all can put in there what you think, honey. That go for anybody, honey. Watch your mouth. You got white people over your money. Watch your motherfucking mouth, because they will shut your ass down. And then blackball your ass to where you can't go nowhere else. That's another thing. Blackball you to where you can't work nowhere else. So now you can be working low budget bullshit jobs now. Okay. Probably gonna be on some Tubi movies now. From Bravo to Tubi movies. That's where your ass gonna be. You might have to get on OnlyFans or something. You gotta save your house. You gotta save your business. Like, I don't know. It's downhill. Your baby daddy ain't got no money because his ass, we just saw his ass getting sued. He broke again. I don't know, girl. Clear Hills. I keep saying, girl, go down there and get you some Clear Hills. Get on down there to Magic City, girl. Get on that. Get on. You like to twirl. Since you like to twirl your ass on down there to Magic City and earn you some corn, honey. Cake. All right, do some of that shit. I don't know. I'm trying to help you, girl. I'm trying to help you get your money up. But anyway, girl, that is our show today. Thank you guys for being here. Love you guys all the way down. Happy Friday to everybody in the chat as well as in the bushes. Some of y'all. Anyway, Belle Wilson, KBR, Tyra, Scorpion Miss. Thank you so much to Rose Armstead and Truth TV podcast as well for modding for me today. You guys do a wonderful job, and I thank you. All right. Thank you so much to Clearly Speak. Schoolboy was in the house. Sunny Days is here as well. Do we have any more content creators? Please let me know, mods, before we get out of here. Okay. I'm scrolling up just a little bit as well. Do we have any more content creators? All right. I know we usually have Purple Unicorn, Messy Hills, ATL, Boss Lady Brain, Girlfriend Chronicles, Love Seen Heard. I already said Sunny Days. Do we have any more? Please let me know. I already said Schoolboy as well. I know Schoolboy was in here. Shout out to Schoolboy if she's still in here. All right. Let me know. Do we have any more? That's it. All right. Well, we're going to get out of here. All right. Love you down. You guys have a wonderful Friday. Of course, I'll be tapping back in with you guys later on today. So keep your notifications on. Please tell a friend and tell a friend. Come on over to the Camera Rail Show. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, and subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. As you guys can see, we have a great show over here. We have a good time. We have jam sessions. Y'all cry. We laugh. Okay. Y'all notice I said I don't cry. I ain't on that crying shit. Okay. Because we ain't no punks. But anyway, thank y'all for being here. Love y'all down. See you guys later and bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key.